Welcome to day 4 of the 10-day challenge. So today we're going to focus a little bit more on stretch and release with some lovely mobility thrown in there. So we're going to take ourselves over onto the mat to begin with. We're going to be starting in our strong standing posture. So grounded to the feet, we're just going to lift up through the toes, spread them out, give them a nice stretch and release. Have a little look down and just check what's going on at the feet. Do you have the ability to create that space? If you're struggling to create that width and space between the toes, just get a tennis ball, a spiky ball, and just relax the forefoot over so you're opening out through the foot. Okay, perfect way to start. So relax the feet down. If you need to go and do that with a tennis ball or spiky ball, hit pause and just take a couple of minutes just to create that nice release. You can also find any tension points in the feet. So, slight bend through the knees, lift and lengthen through the spine, nice and open to the chest. We take a moment to notice any areas of gripping, so whether that's the glutes, whether that's the tummy, whether it's the neck and shoulders. And we want to really create a strong, efficient body and a strong, efficient posture. So we're going to start very simply with a lovely fascial stretch that will probably be quite familiar to you. If not, don't worry. We're going to make a fist with one side. We're going to draw it into the center, and we're going to do a bicep curl. So we've got this tensioning down the forearm. We're going to take the elbow nice and high, and we're going to move into a side bend. So we're just increasing this lovely tensioning down the side of the body. Ear to the sky, we extend through the arm and the fingertips, and then we're going to move through a spiral roll down. So we draw the hand all the way up and over, and we're just guiding the fingertips down to the outside of the foot. Bend the knees as you need to. We take a big full breath in once we're down into this position, and as we breathe out, we're going to recenter the hands between the feet. We're going to take a moment to relax right to the crown of the head, right into the shoulders and the rib cage. We take a full breath in, and as we breathe out, we're going to restack the spine, one vertebrae at a time. And we return to that strong standing position. We take it to the other side now. We make a fist, we draw it into center, bicep curl, so we've got this tensioning down the forearm, elbow nice and high, and we move into the side bend, elbow to the sky. We extend through the arm and the fingertips. With this now, we're going to lift all the way up and over into that spiral roll down. Okay, we increase the tensioning through the side of the body. We take the hands down to the outside of the foot, bend the knees as you need to. We take a big full breath in. And as we breathe out, we take the fingertips to the very center. Okay, so from here, really simply, we're just going to take the hands to the back of the legs, the calves, and we're just going to ask the body for a little bit more forward fold. Okay, remember, no pain or discomfort. We like to challenge the body, but if it's not feeling right for you, then just move your way back into that roll up, that standing position. Okay, so from here, we're going to take the hands up into the sky, clasp the fingers. We take a big full breath in, and as we breathe out, we're going to restack the spine, one vertebrae at a time. We reach the top position, we draw the shoulder blades towards the spine, and we create a lovely opening through the chest. We take 2 big full breaths in this position, and then we're going to relax the hands down. Okay, so we're just going to glide the hands now up into the sky. Okay, we're going to clasp the hands, and I'm going to take it into a kneeling position, but you can do this in standing just so you can see the hands. Okay, hands to the sky. We clasp the fingers, we're going to flip the palms, we're going to push them towards the sky. Okay, you can do this in kneeling if you want, entirely up to you. We're going to gently move it into the side bend, ear to the sky, grounded through the feet or the knees, and we draw back up to center. We take it over to the other side, opening through the side of the body. We draw it back up, and we're going to do one more on each side. Just being mindful that the shoulders don't move right up towards the ears. Okay, we're still creating lovely length through the neck. We're going to do one more, and it's all in the intention. Okay, anybody can move without it being mindful. Okay, we draw it down 90 degrees at the shoulders. We push those hands out in front of us. It's all about being aware of our movement, making the most of it, enjoying it. Okay, we draw it down. We're just going to draw the elbows to the side, clasp the fingers, and we're just going to circle through the wrists. We change direction. Amazing. And we're just going to take the hands up. We're going to place one hand down the back, the other hand on the elbow, and we just create lots of lovely length through the spine. We try not to jut the neck forward. Okay. And we breathe. Amazing. We take it over to the other side. We take hold of the elbow, hand down the back. We're trying to keep a nice neutral spine, trying not to draw the rib cage out too much. Okay, nice strong posture. We breathe. And we relax that down. Okay, amazing. So in the standing position now, we're just going to create a little bit of stretch and release through and mobility through a kind of bigger position. We're going to take those feet out nice and wide, so we walk them out. And in this position, just give the pelvis a little wiggle. You know, sometimes we can just get a little bit stiff and restricted through the pelvis. So just give that a little wiggle. From here, we're going to take it down, forearm down to the leg, fingertips to the sky, and we hold this position for a moment. Again, you know, with every position we hold, we're going to breathe. We're going to let the body do its job as best as it possibly can. From here, we're going to straighten that underneath leg, and if we can, we're going to glide the hand down towards the foot. Okay, just work within a range of movement that feels really good for you. Again, we challenge the body here, but just distinguish between that challenge in a good way and the body saying no. Amazing. We roll it back up. We draw it back to the center and we take it over to the other side. So forearm down onto that leg, fingertips to the sky. We hold that position, we breathe, and we just take a moment to notice what's going on through the body. Grounded through those feet. We straighten through the knee that's bent, okay, and we just glide the hand down the leg. Okay, and we just open up through the side of the body. We breathe. Amazing. We draw it back up. And we're just going to bring that back together. Okay, so now from a standing position, we're going to just take a big step back. It's controlled, okay, and we're going to draw the fingertips to the ground. Okay, so from here we lower that back knee, okay, and we're just going to place the top of the back foot down, and we're just going to lift into a nice opening position through the body. Okay, so we're aiming to gently tuck the tailbone under so we get this lovely release through the hips. And from here we're going to place the hand, same hand of the front leg. We're going to place that hand down. We're just going to gently move over into a side bend. So the fingertips of the hand reach into the sky, move across the body, and we just create this lovely opening through the side of the body. We breathe. Okay, test our balance. We get a lovely release. Okay, we draw it back up. We're going to place the hands down. Okay, and we're going to place the back toes down. We're going to lift out of that. Okay, so from here, we place the opposite hand to the front leg. flat, and that's our supporting hand. The same hand as the front leg, we're going to rotate and take that to the sky. And we're just going to hold this position for a moment. Breathe. Amazing. We draw it down. We're going to hop that back foot in with as many hops as we need to take it into that forward fold position. And then we're going to roll everything up. And we're going to take it over to the other side. Okay? So, the other side, we start with that standing posture, strong and rounded. Okay? We're going to take the opposite foot back now. We reach forward, okay, and then we lower that back knee down. Okay, we will lower the back toes, we draw it up into a nice tall position, we take the hands to the sky. Okay, so again, gently tucking the tailbone under so we get this nice release through the front of the hip, grounded through that front leg, we hold that position. Amazing. So the hand of the front leg comes down, we place it on the front leg, and then the fingertips of the opposite hand, we move them across the body. So we're asking the body for a lovely side bend, and we create this really nice opening through the side of the body. We hold that. So again, it's going to test our balance a little bit. Okay, grounded through the feet, engaged through our glutes. Amazing. We draw it back. We place the hands down. We place the toes down on that back foot. Okay. And then we lift that back knee off. The hand, opposite hand to the front leg is flat and grounded. That's our supporting hand. The same hand as the front leg. We take that to the sky and we create a rotation. We hold this position for a moment. We hold this position, grounded and strong. And then we bring it back in, and we can hop that back foot in no matter how many hops it takes. We bring it into this forward fold position. We're going to just crouch the chest down to the thighs. So we're bending through those knees, grounded through those feet. And then when you're ready, big breath in. And as we breathe out, we're going to restack the spine. One vertebrae at a time, take it into that standing position. Amazing. So we're going to take it down onto the mat now. So we start standing. We're going to roll down. Okay. Big breath in, and as we breathe out, we're going to take the chin down to the chest. We're going to roll through the spine, one vertebrae at a time. And if we can, we're going to take it into this deep squat, this crouch position. Okay, and we're just going to take the fingertips forward and we're going to lower those knees down. Okay, so from here, really nice release for the feet, really good for our mobility of our knees and hips. We're going to roll back towards the heels. Okay, and then we're going to draw it back onto the knees, and then we lift up into the high kneeling position, and we take the hands to the sky. Okay, we draw it down, fingertips down, we roll back towards those heels. Okay, we draw the knees forward and grounded, we take it into the high kneeling position, fingertips to the sky. Okay, we're going to do one more of those. So we roll back. Okay, this time the knees go down, and we're not going to go into the high kneeling position. We're just going to sit the bottom back and draw it up, and we take the hands up towards the sky. Okay, if this is a bit too much for you, you can take it into that high kneeling position. Okay, amazing. We draw it down, and we're going to take it into a seated position. Okay, so legs out in front of us, fingertips down to the ground. We're going to take it nice and wide with the feet. We're going to focus on one hip to begin with. We're going to draw the knee in, and then we're going to draw the knee out. Okay, we draw the knee in, we draw the knee out. Okay, really great exercise to do, and really good to draw awareness to any resistance or restriction we may be holding on to through the hips. Okay, we change to the other side. So we roll it in, we roll it out. We roll it in, we roll it out. There's no rush for with this. I just want you to really take that movement to the very end of your range. And I want you to allow it to feel good, no matter what your range of movement is. Once more. Amazing. We're going to take it down onto the mat now, so we roll down, knees to chest. Okay. We're going to relax one foot down, we glide the leg, and we're going to just take hold of the underneath of that leg. Okay, we're going to extend through the leg, so we straighten it. And the goal is to be able to extend that leg fully, and the goal is to be able to draw this hip into more flexion, so towards us, as we progress through this exercise, yeah? But start where you are. If you're quite tight through the hamstrings, this is a perfect one for you, but you might find initially you don't get a huge range of movement, or it might feel a little bit tough. Okay, but if you feel like that, that's okay. This is a great exercise for you. So we shouldn't get super excessive shaking. Yeah, just take it to the point before that, and there shouldn't be any neural pain. So if you feel like you're getting kind of pain down the back of the leg, that's not what you should be feeling. Okay, so just take it back a step. Okay, so just reduce that. Just take it where you can get a nice movement. Okay, we're going to take it over to the other side. Knee to chest, leg straight. We support the leg, we create that nice movement. We straighten the leg, and then we bend the knee. Amazing. So we're going to do one more of those. And then we take it into the figure four, stretch and release. So before we lift the grounded foot off, so the ankle goes across that leg, we're just going to use the hands to move that knee away. So we open through the hip. Okay, and we just hold that position, we breathe. And then, if we can, we take that into that figure four, where we lift the grounded foot off. You can support the leg with the hands. You can encourage a little bit more rotation through this top leg if you like. Okay, remember, we don't force the body into the position. We give it a helping hand, but we encourage it, yeah? It has to feel good. Okay, we take it over to the other side now. So remember, the foot remains grounded to begin with. Ankle across the leg. We use the hands to just open up through the hip. Amazing. And then when you're ready, we draw that foot towards us. We can support the underneath leg. We can encourage a little bit more rotation using the hand on the knee, hand supporting the ankle. And we breathe. Amazing. Relax that down. You just straighten everything, legs, arms above the head. Creates lovely length through the body. Amazing. Okay. We're going to draw ourselves up into that seated position. We're going to take those legs out in front of us. We're going to place the hands down behind us and we're going to lift and open through the chest. So today's session, very restorative, okay, which is, you know, we have days where we really need this. And it's a lovely short sequence that you can dip in and out of when you need it. Okay, amazing. So that is day 4 done and dusted. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.